Welcome back to American Heritage Guitars there, fellow pickers and guitar lovers. So, I put that little video up, you see me do the ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, that was like the main. I'm either working on a tail or a middle. Tail, middle, or an end. Or just maybe use the main. But anyways, so I figured I'd get on here. I stumbled across something the other day. And yesterday, tried to do a video on it. Something happened where my cloud wouldn't work, so I couldn't do anything. So I figured I'd get back on here and do another one. So I'm working on something else, and we'll go through different picks. So last time you guys just seen me use my nylon, my 88. This time I have my heavy. I have my medium. And then I have, it's almost a thin. It's like a thin between a medium, but this is my CB Giddy. And I know it's weird for you guys to see me with the bandana, but I figured I'd throw one on for old time's sake. That's all I used to wear, especially for this video segment of like what I'm thinking in my brain for these riffs. So especially getting pedals behind them, getting like a tape delay or getting a phaser. I want to get a pedal that sounds just like a 57 Tweed Champ amp, and mashing all those together. I think we'll get a good sound. I'll get my country outlaw country, so like Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, David Allan Coe, that type of stuff with the phaser. Tape delay and all that. That's going to come in of like getting like a Led Zeppelin sound, mixed with Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, mixed with Black Sabbath kind of sound. There we go. So we'll mess with the different. We'll roll the volume knob up here. So we'll start out with my medium. So y'all remember the ha, ho, yeah. So y'all remember that. And then this one I stumbled upon by accident. I just hit a wrong note, but it sounds really, really killer. We're gonna do up picking instead of down picking. It just sounds better. We'll do the down picking version too, but the up picking, it hits so good. I don't know if it's because of the single coil, but it hits so good. And then we'll do the down picking portion. I'm messing up on the down picking portion, but I don't know, it just has a better, it sounds different either way, but I think the up picking just, I think it just hits different. And then we'll get the nylon out. We'll do the same thing with the nylon. Ah. And then we'll get my 88. This is my Tortex. It hits so different every time you play with different picks. I could palm mute it, but it's not going to sound as good palm muted. And then we'll get almost a thin. This is my good friends at CB Giddy. If you're interested in cigar box guitars and building cigar box guitars, please go see CB Giddy and MGB. They're awesome guys out there with great stuff. That's why I threw this guy on. So the old 10-gallon hat. I want to talk about, the glory days. Used to wear these all the time. Tight leather pants, an eyeliner, a nice flowing Heather Locklear hair. Missed the glory days. And putting this on, because if I were to bend all the way down, you're probably going to see that nice chrome dome spot. So the glory days of long hair are pretty much sadly over, because that's way too bad. It gets way too thick. Yeah, I start looking like I got a comb over or something. It looks horrible. But anyways, we'll go with this one. Hopefully that picks up better with the boom mic than last time. You see how that's like way more twangy? Instead of using like a medium or heavy pick, it's got a way more twangy sound. So like you could change your sound just by picks and your strokes. Just try different things. If it's cool shit, it's cool shit. If it sticks, it sticks. Keep going. And that's pretty much what I'm going here, because I like the sound. I don't like my piece of shit cheapo Hollinger amp, but oh well. But it just, I don't know, this lick I just stumbled on yesterday. It just hits different. I don't know how to explain it, but like every time I play it, it just like it just, it's like a punch. It's like listening to like anesthesia pulling teeth. And Cliff is just sitting there, and then all of a sudden everybody else comes in, but you're listening to Cliff's part, the instrumental part, and you think it's a guitar, but it's Cliff playing. It's got that same excitement for me the first time my uncle pulled up that record of Zeppelin, and I heard Heartbreaker, and I'm like, oh shit. This has got that same excitement for me. It's just, it's incredible. But like you can hear the tone difference. I don't know if you want to plug in earphones, you might be able to hear it. I don't know. I'll listen to this video later on, but it's just every different tone. Of course, my preference is pretty much my 88 nylon. I mean, original OGs right here. You gotta love. This is the 88. This one's my 88, or no, that's my 1mm. Sorry, this is my 88. But however, and this is what's awesome about these. Let me roll the volume knob down so you're probably hearing that. But this is an 88 too. But look how much thicker. Versus you grab the nylon. I mean, that's what I mean about different tones. You're just playing with different things, different ideas. And no, I can't fit into leather pants anymore. And no, I'm not going to put on eyeliner or mascara anymore. Those days are long gone. I used to even have the bullet belts. I used to rock two of those, one around the waist, and the one on the top. You got to cock it at an angle. Yeah, glory days, man, glory days. But it just, there's just something about this riff, man. It just hits different. Like, could you imagine? I don't know. My favorite thing, because this isn't, like I said, this isn't a 6-string. So you're trying to make a 3-string or a 4-string cigar box sound like 6-string. It's a little difficult, especially like if you're used to playing 6 strings. It's just you're not walking. You get to learn how to play different. But I don't know, it just hits different. I love this Dirty 30s. Jesse did a good job on this. We'll get old 10-pan alley out too, but that's just to paint you guys an idea. You play around with different picks. Here's my nylon. So that's what I first did this one with, and I was like, oh, I think I need my heavy for this, and I think the heavy's a good choice too. But just by doing these riffs over and over and over again, playing with different picks, hopefully playing with different pedals, I think we're going to nail something here, and it's going to sound really good for the docuseries. Like, you can hear the tone difference. So I think for my preference, it's pretty much still my nylon and still my heavy, my 1mm Tortex. I just like that if you get light, if you go light on it, and then you get heavier and heavier. It just hits different, man. Ha! Ho! Ha! Yeah, I messed that up, but anyways, you get the general idea. You know, just keep playing, keep picking away. I think the biggest thing to take away from this is obviously practice, at least however many times you need to until your fingers start hurting real bad or breaking open, one of the two, and this one's pretty close to it. I don't know, just keep working. You know, I'm at the point now where, like, I'm frustrated with myself because that I got so immersed in alcohol, and I got so immersed in drugs that I threw it away. I could have been better. I probably could have landed to be with a better band or something, but something tells me no matter what, I probably still would have kept getting heavier into booze, heavier into drugs. So please, for the love of God, if you're watching this and, you know, you're big on cocaine, you're big on Molly, you're big on speed, you're big on heroin, any of that stuff, please stop. You're going to thank your brain later once you start getting cleaner and cleaner and cleaner as the years go on. You know, and if you're a heavy drinker, slow down. If you don't want to stop, don't stop. But don't drink from the time you need to go to sleep to the time you are awake and start that process all over again. Your liver will thank you. I don't know. It's just about being clear-minded. Man, I gotta have my Gold Peak Extra Sweet Tea. You know, like I said, I know I look funny with a bandana on, but I figured I'd throw one on for old time's sake. I feel weird. I haven't thrown a bandana on in years, but just get clean. You know, heroin is serious stuff. My third time, that was it. I was dead. Buddy of mine brought me back to life. I woke up in a bathtub. Cold as can be because he had cold water, and it was a mess. Scared the hell out of me. I was like, all right, I'm getting clean. And I got clean. Clean sober 14 years this year. And also not being a full-fledged functioning alcoholic from the time I wake to the time I go to sleep. 10 years this year. I hardly ever think about drinking. I hardly ever think about having a drink in my hand. I think that's why if I do have a drink in my hand, it's something like this. I'm drinking extra Gold Peak Sweet Tea like it's going out of style because, you know, it takes place of psychologically being an alcoholic. So just get clean for yourself. I think I kicked myself in the ass too because of selling all my shit. Because now all that stuff is still expensive. Crybaby wah pedals, original ones where you have to put the 9-volt battery in the bottom of them. Holy hell. You know, Tweed amps, anywhere from $800 to $900 plus dollars. Kick myself in the ass because I should have never got rid of that tube amp, dude. Or any of my guitars for that matter. You know, I hope one day to have a telly, or at least build a telly. Have that butterscotch blonde with the black pickguard again. Would be great. I don't know so much about any Gibsons, even the Epiphone versions, or... Oh, boy. But I still would remain loyal to Fender, P-Bass, Jazz Bass, Strats, and Tellys. Loyal through and through, including amps. I love Fender. So that's all I can say about that. But I'll get off here with you guys. It's 15 minutes. So, but that's what I'm working on, and it's got me so amped up. I'm like, yes, this sounds good. And of course, I screwed up plenty of times with you guys, but I haven't perfected anything yet. I keep practicing it over and over and over again. Eventually, it'll stick. Eventually, I won't mess up. I start doing the whole muscle memory. Half the time, I don't even have to look down at the fretboard when I'm playing. It's memorizing it. You know, but it's having fun. We all share the common bond of music. You know, it's not just listening to music, but playing music. Playing and listening to music. You put those two combinations together, they're powerful. You know, it's about being on a musical journey. And spiritual enlightenment, if you will. This has brought me 360 full circle. I'm glad to pick up an instrument again. This is so awesome. It's just it's fucking far out. It's far out and fucking groovy, and there you go. Just keep practicing, keep at it, because practice makes perfect. Basically practice and discipline, you know. Some days you're going to hate it. Some days you don't want to do it, but that's when you got to do it and push through, because that's when cool shit happens. That is what happened with that riff I just shared with you guys. I was frustrated, hit the wrong note, and I'm like, damn, that sounds good. Let's try this. And I love it. I just need to get some pedals behind it to not make this piece of shit Hollinger amp sound like shit, because I'm not going to be able to afford another amp anytime soon. But we'll work with that. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for love and support. I will keep you updated on the builds that I'm working for, guys, but nobody wants to see you sand, and sanding takes hours upon hours upon hours of doing and perfecting. So as soon as I get closer on stuff, I will show you guys, and we'll come back with videos for that. But I wanted to document this little jam part and what I made up, because I'm excited. If you're a guitar player, bass player, you get excited about this shit when you stumble upon it, right? So I love you guys so much. Everybody stay safe. Everybody enjoy yourselves. Get out there. Make some licks, man. Make some riffs. And if you're still going to rock the spandex and leather pants and eyeliner, then I proudly salute you. But I love you guys so much.